Hello gurus, welcome to another episode. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Bitcoin pulled back 2.4% today, but it completely destroyed the altcoins. And in my opinion, this is looking very bad for altcoins in general. A lot of people are saying that altcoins dropped a lot, and I've been mainly in cash and I've been starting to buy down here in the bottom. But I'm going to actually reduce my positions because I'm not seeing any buy volume. Bitcoin drops a little bit and alts plummet and no recovery anymore. People are really getting scared out of the market. In 2017, 2018, 2019, I saw the same thing. We had that big run up in 2017, then it came down, then a bit of a bounce, there was hope, then it came lower, bit of a bounce, hope, lower, and it just seems to be bleeding out. Then 2019, it went quiet. No one even talked about cryptocurrency, and I feel that's what's happening right now in the markets. So I like a lot of alts here. I really like CRV, but I sold half of it yesterday. I like BIT, but I sold half of it. I've been buying BNB. But in my opinion, it's just bleeding out the markets. So I'm going to actually reduce my positions, stay in USD, and then buy back. I'm going to just accumulate Bitcoin as it goes lower and just stack up Bitcoin. But altcoins are dangerous till Bitcoin bottoms. Hit the subscribe button, join 75,000 people, smash up the thumbs up button. Every time you comment on the video down below, you go in the chance to win. 5 people will win 1,000 USD. So 200 USD each, $1,000 a month giving away if you comment down below. My goal, long-term Bitcoin is amazing. So I'm going to keep stacking Bitcoin as it comes down. But alts can drop further. Let's jump into technicals for Bitcoin now. Technicals, and Ethereum is not looking good either. I warned about Ethereum a few days ago and it just plummeted. I'm going to do a technicals on Ethereum as well. But let's go into Bitcoin. See that? Bitcoin down 2.8%. But destruction in the markets. And what's very bad is you can see here, this is the chart, this is Bitcoin moving over time. You're watching the price of Bitcoin moving over the last few years, and it's sitting on the bottom of this major support line. Multiple times it's tried to bounce off here and failed without much of a bounce. Huge volume is increasing. I think Bitcoin can really drop down to this support down here, 19,000. So it can get really bloody. So I'm going to actually be accumulating Bitcoin, but I do believe we could actually come down to 19,000 now. I had a bet that with Slavic, $1,000 bet that I think now I'm going to actually lose. I thought that Bitcoin it's still within the channel. So I'm going to zoom in, but on zooming out, it's going to most likely it's going to come down to 19K. But many times Bitcoin has been bouncing here on this $28,000 area, many times, 50 times or 20 or 30 times since 2020. But the problem is the macro environment. The stock markets are getting annihilated. No bounce. There's no hope in the market. A lot of people are freaking out. Inflation is rising so greatly. People don't seem to be having money to reinvest into markets. They're still scared. Volume is increasing. Squeeze mob went from green back to red on the daily. Stochastic is heading further down. RSI is heading further down. It's not looking good for Bitcoin. EMA ribbons on the daily. We're below the EMA ribbons. They're getting pushed further. It's turning down strong. VPVR, there's a lot of buying and selling here. Almost all-time high. This is the main area. This 29,000. Crypto Guru Bot still showing a sell. Bitcoin Indicator Bot also showed a sell on that recovery. And Bitcoin Indicator Bot called a sell here at 42,000, and it hasn't changed to a blue buy the entire time. So it looks like Bitcoin is not looking good here. So I'm going to actually, and then when we zoom in on the 4-hourly, we're below the channel, everyone. Now we have some hope. Bitcoin did drop down in the last 4 hours. It had a big wick down to the downside and a slight recovery. It almost touched our stop loss. Look at that. If you followed the last video's trade, it came just above the stop loss, which is lucky. And it's recovered that drop. But at the same time, what we're looking at is a huge M pattern that looks like if it breaks this neckline, most likely it's going to spike down to 26,500. And if that doesn't hold, wouldn't look good. Squeeze mob is going to the red side still. It hasn't turned gray. Stochastic is oversold now, and RSI is also oversold on the 4-hour. That's good. On the hourly, they're both oversold as well. On the EMA ribbons, Bitcoin is still turning to head down again, and quite a big drop. Crypto Guru Bot is still saying a sell. Bitcoin Indicator Bot is fired a buy down here, which is quite interesting. Bitcoin Indicator Bot fired a buy. Maybe there's a recovery bounce here. But altcoins still not looking good, but Bitcoin is holding on, and it really needs to get back into this channel above 28,800, which it can still do. If it does that, we're still in the channel that we've been in. And I told you a few times, every time Bitcoin comes down here, there's a lot of panic in the markets. But as long as we can hold into this channel, we've had a few spikes underneath, If we can stay in this channel, then most likely coming back towards the 31,000. And for the last 3 months, we've been at 28,800 to 30,800. 28,500 to 31,000. We've just been moving in this channel. So if Bitcoin can recover this channel right now, we can still remain bullish. But the more times this channel, the bottom of this channel is tested, the more likely Bitcoin is going to actually break through here to the downside. I'm still long on Bitcoin. My long almost closed out, but look at that. It literally went just above that stop loss. It was a few dollars off it, which was very close to hit triggering my stop loss. This was the trade that I would be opening right now on Bitcoin if there is a recovery, but altcoins still not looking good. Every 2% drop, altcoins are getting destroyed. If you want to trade like you're seeing me do, underneath the video in the description and pinned comment, there's a link to ByBit. You get $4,800 sign-up bonus when you sign up to ByBit and start trading. And you also join my trading team. There's an $8 million prize pool, and take the crypto master course so you know what you're doing in here. Over on ByBit, my Bitcoin trade is down $250, 12%. It's actually down a lot lower than that, but now it's slightly recovered Bitcoin. It's around a $10,000 trade. I'm going to keep that open until the stop loss either hits or Bitcoin hits. Now, in here, I've got 1.5 Bitcoin. I've got $45,000 of BIT. BIT is slightly recovering as well, but also dropping quite strongly. I'm thinking to reduce my position a little bit in BIT because altcoins aren't recovering. Bitcoin, I've got 1.4. I'll stack more Bitcoin. CRV also getting dropped a lot, 12% down today. And Luna getting decimated. I sold half of that a few days ago, down to $2.70, but not much movement. Bitcoin dropped 2%. Altcoins dropped a lot, mainly BIT. Now, what I'm worried about is there's no recovery bounces on the altcoins. We really need Bitcoin to have a little bit of a run-up to get some recovery on altcoins. And it's not just limited there. Look at Binance, BNB. This account, I've got $323,000. It's down $7,000 today. I've got BUSD, $101,000, USDT, $86,000. $70,000 of BNB. BNB having $70,000 of Bitcoin, 71,000, around 2.5 Bitcoin in here. And BNB 65,000. BNB was down quite a lot, 4% today. And it's not seeming to recover on the altcoins. Ethereum also. So Bitcoin is holding on here. It looks like it will hold the channel and go back in, but still not looking too good on this Bitcoin channel. It needs to get back in. But again, for the last few months, we've just been going sideways with some fake outs, with some panics, but just sideways in this channel. It's accumulation. But altcoins have just been bleeding out. Look at Ethereum. Ethereum, BNB 272. I've got buy orders now for BNB. It's at the bottom of this descending channel. BNB exactly bounced off the bottom of this channel. Look at that. It literally touched the line that I had drawn a week ago. Look how BNB touched that line and bounced off. That's how amazing technical analysis is. Now, if we can get a bounce here and a recovery, BNB could be heading up to 291 to the top of this descending channel. Let's look at Ethereum. Ethereum dropping 7% on a 2% Bitcoin drop. Ethereum dropped 7%. And now there's not much holding Ethereum. It actually dropped out of this descending triangle. The base of the triangle was the target, this distance here. And it actually completed that drop now. Let's check out that distance. This one here on the 4 hourly on Ethereum. It's actually completed the drop. Actually, it's got more to go. The drop will take us almost to that target, 1,339. And if we zoom out to Ethereum, we can see that was a major support line for Ethereum, 1,339. So I do expect Ethereum to be going there. It also broke this major support line at 1,700. And this one goes back 2 years, and it actually broke this major support today. You can see 2 years that support has been holding, and Ethereum just broke it. So the target will be 1,300. That's for Ethereum. A lot of the altcoins not looking good. CRV dropping 10% today. Even though it's so undervalued in my opinion, it's still getting annihilated. And the major support where I'm going to be buying more CRV is at 68 cents. So it can actually drop another 30%. And that's the worry. So I'm going to reduce position in some alts. BIT, the only one I'll reduce is BIT, because I've got too big of a holding in my opinion for holding this many BIT. So I'm going to sell around $20,000 worth of BIT. Sell BIT at the current price. I sold half of that position. I just want to reduce. Now I've got Bitcoin 1.5, USDT, BIT. Now it's going to have, I'm going to sell 45,000. I'm going to sell 20,000 of it. CRV, I've only got 8,000. It dropped. I sold half of it before the drop. Luna, I've only got 4,000. So I'm going to leave those. BNB is going to recover here in my opinion, but it can spike down. So I've actually got buys for BNB at 220. I've got buys for Bitcoin at 19,000, 19,000, 24,000. I'm going to set another buy for Bitcoin over on ByBit as well. So I'm going to buy more Bitcoin over on ByBit. So Bitcoin, I'm going to set a buy for Bitcoin at 24,000 to buy 1 Bitcoin here over on ByBit as well. Buy Bitcoin 24,000. So those orders are set. If you want to trade, again, the links are down below. You can learn the technique, the crypto mastercourse, join my 6,000 students, trade on ByBit, you get that $4,800 bonus. And we really need to see Bitcoin stabilize here and get a run up for altcoins to recover. If not, they're just going to keep bleeding out. And unfortunately, that looks like what's going to be happening. It just looks like alts are bleeding at the moment. I only like BIT, I only like CRB, and I only like BNB at the moment. I also like MCRT because we're building a play-to-earn game, but I'm not going to show the technicals because I'm the founder of that. I don't want to influence the price, and we're just building the game. It's a play-to-earn game. But at the moment, and I like Bitcoin, I'm going to be buying a lot of Bitcoin. Ethereum, I think, can drop lower. Bitcoin is trying to hold here. Worst case scenario, 19K. That's why I've got all those orders laddering down. Be careful out there. Alts are getting hammered, and there's a lot of people are losing interest. Like volume is dropping on alts, so be very careful. Hit the subscribe button. Join 75,000 people. Smash up the thumbs up button. Comment on every video. 5 winners every month, 200 USD. Thank you for watching. This is James from Crypto Guru, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.